Up next, the Hawks taking on the Kings. For the Atlanta Hawks, they're playing with terrific focus. Their hard work from the summer is paying off with a quick start right out of the gate. Kings, Hawks, tip-off right after this. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Sacramento. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Hey, Smitty, when a team underperforms early in the season, fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench when they're traveling in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, when guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings. When you start having 2 or 3 of those, that's when the ship is starting to go south.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Jones, and it's Young in at the point. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
First free throw is good. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
That one misses.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise. As soon as he had the ball in his hands, he put the pressure on the defense and found the opening.
Here's Atlanta. Young with the ball. Here's Herter. Young taking his time here. Dedmon with the block. They retain possession. Jones, no luck. Nobody near Barnes. They grab their own miss. Bagley with the bucket.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. He had 15 points last outing. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Hunter no good. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Healed from outside. Kept alive by Sacramento, and it's good for 2. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
The determination from Barnes. He never gives up on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Herter. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Now, here is Young. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Trying to get something going. Sacramento grabs the miss. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Barnes. No good on that one. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He's fearless. Trey Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Heald. 20 points for him last game against Toronto.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Perhaps the biggest breakout star last year from the 2017 draft class, De'Aaron Fox. Greg, he was sensational.
Kevin, the difference between a year 1 and a year 2 player was never displayed better than the improvement that Fox showed. His shot, vision, and decision-making all started to catch up to that incredible athleticism.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Fox hits them both.
You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Sacramento leading by 3. Barnes outside. Outside, Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Fox, no good. Now with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young nucleus in place, you add the veterans.
Bielitsa, he checks in for the Kings. And it's tied up with that one. Well, last year, Damian Jones had a very promising start, but his season was cut short by injury.
Yeah, he tore a pectoral muscle about a third of the way into the season. Has shown big strides and was starting for a little bit. The upside in talent is clear for Jones.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Healed outside. And there's the pass to Dedmon. That's a 2 from Barnes. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Pass to Herter. Feeds to Collins. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Bielitsa misses.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Fox. Here's Dedmon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality draws contact. Amazing story for Dwayne Dedmon. Didn't play organized basketball until he was 18, undrafted out of USC, but his talent has won out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he may have picked up the game late, but Dedmon is making up for lost time.
What I like, he's improved his hands and decision-making. Even added a three-point shot the last couple of years. You can tell he's putting the work in.
Parker's checked in for the Hawks. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Young against Fox, and Young kicks to Hunter. Parker outside, in the corner. Herter with it. And a miss there on the triple. Kings leading now by 4. Hield with it, guarded by Hunter. And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here is Young. He feeds it to Jones, and stolen by Dedmon. And here they come. Here's Hield. Misses off the right eye.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now the feed to Parker. To halt the run, Barnes grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hunter with it, guarded now by Barnes. The Hawks again can't hit.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Atlanta making some changes. Alex Len comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. Giles checked in for Sacramento. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fox, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Offensive rebound, Giles. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
For the Hawks, Vince Carter, he's checked in for Hunter, and it's Turner in for Young. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Barnes, and Farrell subbed in for Fox. Can they get it? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
That's good from Vince Carter. Vince Carter hits them both. Here's Farrell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Len grabs the board.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And here is Turner. Carter outside. It's deflected. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bielitsa. Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Farrell. Rejected by Len. And they get it back. Pass to Reddish. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Farrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Parker with the steal. Now Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Chicago. Here's Farrell. The pass to Giles. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmes. Connects on the 9-footer. And the Kings lead by 4.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Turner passes to Len. Now here's Reddish. Back to Len. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 4. Pass to Farrell. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor, shoots the three well for a young player, and you love his ability to match up really 1 through 5.
That free throw good from Reddish. Good on both. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes it to Giles. Outside, Bogdanovich. Holmes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Carter dishes to Reddish. There's 45 seconds left in the first.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. And for Sacramento, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Holmes. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Carter on the wing. Ariza covering. Parker outside. On the wing, Turner takes a 3. Carter, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to the action after this word. You may not remember Vince Carter traded on draft night for his college teammate Antoine Jamison, but he talked about that crazy exchange.
So as I'm sitting back there, he's like, there's been a trade, you know, Toronto Raptors and Golden State make a trade for Antoine Jamison and Vince Carter right there. So our families are sitting right next to each other. So they're fixing the hat, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, here's your hat. All right, give us that hat. Move forward. So it was just the weirdest thing.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, pick apart, that's pretty unique.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
On the court right now for the Kings, Trevor Ariza out there with Bagley. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Farrell in at the point guard position. Holmes can't get it to go in. The Hawks leading. Carter left side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Farrell passes to Ariza. Now Holmes. Here's Bagley. And another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Now here's Len. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Reddish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Reddish has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. The Kings shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Bagley in the post. Working on Collins. Bagley, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The pass to Collins. He kicks it to Parker. Five on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ariza has the open look, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
Such an accurate shooter off the pass. Ariza, a quick thinker who knows he can score in those situations.
Now, here's Collins. And Turner kicks to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Parker passes to Len. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jones checked in for Len. Kevin Huerter comes in for Jabari Parker. Young is subbed in for Evan Turner. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Trevor Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bagley. Dedmon inside. Defended by Jones. It's good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Huerter. Passes it to Jones. Over Dedmon. Jones, no luck. The Kings trail by 3. The wide open look here for Fox. He nails it, and we're tied up. Fox has got 7 points.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now here's Jones. Young passes to Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hield attacking. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got his second basket of the night.
You know, defensively, you try to do everything possible to get a hand up on Young's shot, but he just ignores the contact and plays through it. In his rookie season, a rough start shooting the ball for Trae Young. He came on down the stretch in a big way.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Bagley kicks to Dedmon. Lays it up off the glass. Dedmon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
And some new records for Trae Young, the first rookie in NBA history with over 45 points and 15 assists in a game.
Kevin, also the 4th rookie since the merger to post 3 consecutive 35 points games. The others, Bernard King, Michael Jordan, and Allen Iverson. That's the company you want to be in.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. That's good from Young. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path foul. Think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injury. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Young against Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Collins. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Here's Young after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Herter, covered by Hield. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
And that one misses. And at Wake Forest, Collins a solid mid-range shooter. But you know what, Smitty? He has stretched his range now beyond the arc.
Kevin, credit his work ethic. A power dunker, but he's not content to live inside.
Young with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. And so Young nails them both. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
From 15 feet away, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Herter. And the pass to Jones. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Fox. It's Bielitsa. It's not going to go for him.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
The Kings trail by 4. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Hield. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Carter. Knocks it loose. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunter. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here is Carter. He's got 6. To the inside. Got a hand on it.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Fox looking it over. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Carter, the pass to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Barnes. 5 to shoot. Hunter, no good. The Kings trail by 4. Good chance here for Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Jones with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. He had a strong showing last season. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. To stop the drought, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Sacramento, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Bielitsa. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Jones. Parker comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Turner's subbed in for Young. Farrell's checked in for Sacramento. Both good from the line that time.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Turner passes to Carter. Back to Turner. Out to Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
That free throw missing. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Buddy Hield. And he sinks the second. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Farrell. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Barnes for 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 4th rebound in this one. Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Kings trail by 5. Farrell passes to Barnes. Over Carter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Land's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Turner looking around. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Reddish. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
44 seconds left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Now here's Turner. To the middle. Here's Len. No good off the back of the rim.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Here's Farrell. From deep. Drills it from outside. Farrell's got his first 3 points of the game. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Hawks on top, up 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Cam Reddish. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Cam Reddish.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks leading by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Young. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. A pass to Fox. A floater. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reddish has got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fox against Young. And stolen by Hunter. A pull-up. Young's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Here's Fox after the made shot from John Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Young. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Barnes.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Fox with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Fox kicks to Hield. Poked away. Passes to Barnes for the 3. They get it again. Dedmon. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's something you cannot have defensively. Allowing Dedmon to power through contact for the potential and 1.
The Kings have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The Hawks making a switch here. Herter's checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 10. Young passes to Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded closely. Ready by Bogdanovic. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Heald. He's got 6. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Over Collins. Collins grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Young passes to Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Sacramento with the ball. Fox with it. He's got 11. Here's Heald. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovich. "11 feet away. Moves back up. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. Picked off in midair. Fast break, the Hawks. Hunter, no good. The Kings trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Heald. Outside, Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Lenz checked in for Atlanta. Parker comes in for Hunter. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Young against Fox. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Fox has got 13 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Len. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking about a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
That free throw good from Len. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
The Hawks leading by 9. Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Outside Collins. And it's Parker in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got his second bucket of the night. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Dedmon. Rejected by Len. Young against Fox. Young drives in. That's a 2 from Parker. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Bogdanovich kicks to Dedmon. And here is Bielitsa. The pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Atlanta. In the corner, Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 13-4 run.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Collins. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Giles comes in for Marvin Bagley. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Farrell subbed in for Fox. To the paint. Farrell passes to Holmes. Ariza outside. This one for 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
The Kings trail by 19. Here's Farrell. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Young outside. One kick kicks to Parker. Here's Herter. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Farrell, defended by Young. Fades and shoots. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Turner. Off target at the rim. Sacramento's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Bielitsa passes to Farrell. Here's Holmes, defended by Young. Shot to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Turner. For Sacramento, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops. Sacramento making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Fox in for Yogi Ferrell. Good on both. The Hawks leading by 20. Now Young, 11 points in the game. Feeds it to Len. Rebound by the Kings.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just an incredible display from Barnes. Always capable of fooling the defense with the dribble move.
Here's Herter, covered by Hield. Pass to Young. And here's Len. Back to Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
Good on the second free throw. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. 19-point game. Pass to Giles. Hield with it. He's got 6. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Here's Giles. Dishes it to Fox. 5 to shoot. Barnes outside from deep. But they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Outside Turner. The dish to Len. Shoots over Holmes. And Len gets it to go on the assist by Turner.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Fox. 13 points in the game.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
The feed to Reddish. Takes the turnaround J. Rebound by the Kings. Hield's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fox kicks to Hield. Pass to Barnes. Back to Hield. Pass to Holmes. Here's Hield. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hield's got 8 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Kings trail by 19. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. So it's Atlanta now after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And for the Kings, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. They kick out to Heel. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 11 points for Buddy Heel.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Len. From the right block, the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 20. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's the pass to Heel. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Holmes finds Heel. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Herter. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Hunter over Barnes. Hunter no good. Barnes right side. And there it is for him.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Passes it to Len. Parker outside. Back to Len. Holmes with the steal. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. He dishes it to Fox. From outside the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Len. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
They get it back. Holmes passes to Fox. And Parker with the block. They recover it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hield. Missed it, even after all those chances. Knocks it loose. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Fox. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Jones comes in for Len, and it's John Collins in for Parker. And then for Sacramento, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Bagley in for Harry Giles. Now here's Reddish. Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good, Barnes.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
And Jones has it in the corner. Bagley against Collins. Kicks it to Reddish. In the corner, it's Hunter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Fox passes to Hield. Up top, Dedmon. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Jones has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hunter, no one around him. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Herter's got 19 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Fox. And Jones sends it back. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line And he'll shoot some free throws. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. Fox hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Hawks leading by 18. Got a piece of it. Fox with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
Now, here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Kings now. Inside, knocked away. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Releases. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 17. And here is Fox. Here's Barnes. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now the pass to Herter. Here's Reddish. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Healed with the bucket.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
The Hawks leading by 14. Now Reddish to the right side. Here's Herter. Good work defensively by Fox. Sacramento's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Healed, can't hit. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Down low. Collins, good.
Never want to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Fox with it. He kicks it to Barnes. Outside, Bagley. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
The Kings trail by 18. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Kings now. Outside, Fox. Pass to Heald. Clock at 6. Dedmon with it. Bagley trying to free himself up. Dedmon's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Hunter. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Fox against Young. Here's Fox. Here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 16 points for Buddy Hield.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And Young kicks to Collins. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 16-point lead. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Here's the three. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Barnes. Here's Bagley. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
The Hawks leading by 13. Now, here is Young. Jones finds Young. That's tipped. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now, here's Collins. Over Bagley. Shot by Collins, no good. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Fox passes to Barnes. Hield from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox leading the charge. They get the rebound. Bagley, and the shot is good. Bagley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Shooting two.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room to the left side wing. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Here's Bagley. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Trae. Herter, no good. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 19-6 run. Pass to Hield. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hield's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And just a crucial shot by Barnes, taking it upon himself and coming through.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Young passes to Herter. Inside, Hunter. Money!
And we saw this in the national title game. Hunter embracing the moment and delivering in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
The pass to Fox from deep 3-point range. Here's Herter. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.